Español 1, capítulo 8. You should be looking at your Making Comparisons Part 2 green sheet, the back side. We're going to look at the last type of comparison, as much as something or as many as something. The comparison before this was as tall as deep as interesting as, and there you learned that you did not literally say the word as. You were saying so deep like, so tall like. So Aconcagua isn't so tall like Mount Everest. With saying as much or as many as, you're not going to be literally saying those words either. You're going to be saying literally so much like and so many like. So much is pronounced tanto, and tanta is the feminine form. You'll have to know what it is that you're comparing, if it's a masculine or feminine word. So if you say something like, as much snow as, nieve is a feminine word. So that means when you say as much snow as, you have to choose the word tanta. Tanta nieve. Now they match, now they agree. So as much snow, and the as is you're actually saying the word like. Remember, no accent mark on that. Tanta nieve como. As many as, you're literally going to be saying so many like. And so many is just the plural of the words for so much. Tantos and tantas. Pyramids is pirámides in español, and it's a feminine word, so you're going to choose tantas. Tantas pirámides como, as many pyramids as. Literally, so many pyramids like. Let's do a couple of examples. There aren't as many pyramids in Mexico as in Egypt. So literally, no, there are so many pyramids in Mexico like in Egypt. So we said already above, we're going to choose tantas for as many, because pirámides is a feminine word. No hay tantas pirámides en México como is our second as, because we're literally saying, no, there are so many pyramids in Mexico like en Egipto. No hay tantas pirámides en México como en Egipto. Here's some more practice. Lake Erie isn't as pretty as Lake Michigan. Literally, you're saying the Lake Erie no is so pretty like the Lake Michigan. El lago Erie no es. Now we're talking about the word as here. And let me change the color so it's a little easier to see. We're not saying as many, we're just saying as. So we go back to that earlier comparison. Tan. We don't have to worry about it agreeing. No es tan bonita, bonito, because you're talking about a lake, como el lago Michigan. So these comparisons, examples, are a mix of the last two types of comparisons. This city isn't as ugly as that city. Literally, this city no is so ugly like that city. So this, I can touch it. It has a T in it. Ciudad is a feminine word. So, which this are you going to need? Did you choose esta? Esta ciudad no es, so is tan. We're talking about a city, so for ugly we want fea, como esa ciudad. You can't see as many stars in the city as in the country. So no, you can see so many stars in the city like in the country. No puedes, from the verb poder. To see is ver. We don't have to conjugate it because puedes is already conjugated. No puedes ver. The word for stars is estrellas. So which word are you going to choose for so many if it's estrellas? It is tantas, because estrellas is a feminine plural word. No puedes ver tantas estrellas en la ciudad. And now we need to say like, which is como, en el campo. Here we're not talking about a political bounded country, we're talking about the countryside. So that's why campo and not país. I'm not as adventurous as my brother. So really what we're saying is, no, I am so adventurous like my brother. No, we'll get that in rojo. No soy tan. And since I'm a woman, I'm going to put aventurera. Guys, you'll say aventurero como mi hermano. It's thinking it's English, so we're all fine here. No soy tan aventurera como mi hermano. All right, let's try a couple more examples. I'll give you some and give you a little time to work on them and then come back and give you the answers. All right, ahora. There aren't as many deserts in, we'll say, in Colombia as in Chile. So if you're stuck here, remember you're literally saying, no, there are so many deserts in Colombia like in Chile. So there aren't, no, we're talking about the existence of something. Like when there's no warm up, I say write no hay in the box. No hay desiertos is the word for deserts. So you should have chosen tantos for the as many. Desiertos en Colombia como like en Chile. Okay, próximo ejemplo. It isn't as hot in Argentina as it is in Venezuela. Here, you're talking about weather, and when we say it isn't as hot, you literally say it doesn't make as much heat in Argentina as it makes in Venezuela. And it's literally so much heat. So it doesn't make, no hace. Calor, you know from the song, hace calor. No hace tanto, it's a masculine word, calor. No hace tanto calor en Argentina como en Venezuela.